Why am I craving Mountain Dew all of a sudden? Today, we're talking about the 4th Gen Camaro along with the good, the bad, and the freaking ugly. The 4th Gen Camaro was introduced in 1993 with two engine options, the 3.4-liter V6 and the LT1. In 1996, we ended up getting the 3.8-liter, and in 1998, we got the LS1. Hold on a second, I just noticed something. Hey Google, how much horsepower does the 96 Mustang GT have? 215 horsepower. Yo, you 2-valve guys better watch out, these catfishes are coming for you. It's nuts that there's only a 15 horsepower difference between a V6 Camaro and a V8 Mustang. Oh yeah, the 4th Gen Camaro is still a 3rd Gen underneath. Look at the rear suspension real quick. This is on a 3rd Gen and this is on a 4th Gen. The front suspension though is completely different thanks to the fact that the engine is located underneath the windshield. In all actuality, these cars are actually really good. Both the LT1 and the LS cars have a top speed of around 170 miles an hour. On top of that, the interiors are actually really damn good for this era. Oh yeah, just because your car has an LS motor does not make it a Corvette. Nor does it give you an excuse to put long tube headers and a 4-inch exhaust on your stock LS1 Camaro. Because all that's gonna do is annoy the trailer park HOA. Do all 4th Gen owners think it's funny to leave the toilet seat up? 4th Gen Camaro, brought to you by hating your wife. 4th Gen Camaro, brought to you by ripping ass and blaming it on the dog. 4th Gen Camaro, brought to you by backwards trucker hats and oversized hoodies. Anyways, before we go any further, I'm going to tell you what cars you want to look for. If you want a decent cruiser, just get a 3.8-liter car with a manual transmission. Disconnect the speed sensor on the transmission and wham, you can do 140 miles an hour. Also, these things get like 31 mpg on the highway. They are not bad at all. If you're looking for an LT1 car though, I'd be careful. These cars are typically beat to all hell because they're way cheaper than the LS1 cars. With them being fun, fast, and cheap, a lot of 20-year-olds get their hands on these. Let's face it, what 20-year-old actually decides to maintain their car properly? And then we finally get to the LS1 cars. These cars are going to be the most expensive, not by a little bit, but by a lot. You're gonna spend about 10 to 15 grand on a really good one. But when you get one of these, I highly recommend you get one with a manual and not the automatic. These have a 4L60E and you need to run an auxiliary transmission cooler for these things to last. Yeah, and the 3.4-liter cars are pretty much only good at doing one thing, getting you back and forth to work. Anyways, that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. Please remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will see you guys in the next video.